All right, so I am not a YouTuber. I don't have any intentions to be, but I just wanted to post this because I haven't seen any spearfishing specific kayak setups. Not saying that I've done like a great job, but I think it's pretty sweet. So I figured I'd just run through it, maybe give some people some ideas, things like that. So what I've got is an Old Town Sportsman 106 powered by Minn Kota. So I'll show you that right there. Basically, it's electric drive. You can see you got a little prop there. Battery is right underneath the seat there, and it works super good. Last couple trips with some buddies that had kayaks, I ended up just tethering to them and pulling them around. So this thing can pull other kayaks. I've had it pretty loaded, and it just is a freaking amazing kayak. So I've got a 1,000 amp hour battery up underneath there, so I think that makes obviously a pretty big difference. But I've had this out on like 4-day trips where we're doing, over a mile each day, and I'm barely breaking half battery, half charge, and you don't even notice a power drop. So from that standpoint, it's amazing. Paddling sucks. It's nice to be able to just get into it, hit the lever. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen these, but you basically just have like a boat throttle. So just forward, faster, reverse. It's just super sweet. You can see what your battery's at. There's a little test button. I don't have it all plugged in because I'm trying to save stuff for a trip tomorrow. But anyway, I just couldn't be happier with it. It's got waterproof storage. It's mostly waterproof. Water does get in there a little bit, but it's really not too bad. And then you've got these foot pedals for turning the rudder, and you can use those with your fins on. I just keep them kind of greased up, just like PB Blaster, WD-40, something like that, and it works super good. Coming back here, I've got the anchor setup. So this seems to just be the best option. There's like crank ones you can get, but they're not very long. I think they're like 45 feet long. This is 75 feet of paracord here. And then I've got it tied to some chain. And then I've got a torpedo anchor here. And I did get the Anchor Wizard chute because that's really nice to be able to pull it, and it just pops up fairly easily for the most part. But just a really nice anchor setup. I can reach it from the chair, just reach back, untie it, let it drop down. So that's super awesome. Then you've got your rudder right here. So I'm not going to go through it. You guys can watch videos on like the kayak itself if you want. There's way better in-depth videos on that. I just want to focus on the spearfishing part of it. So I found these the other day at Cabela's, and they're Yak Attack paddle holders, and they're friggin' perfect for guns. They mount up off to the side. They've got like a tether that goes up and over. So they're like, I mean, it's like really secure. It's not going to go anywhere. But one of my buddies was like, "What's your redundancy?" So I rigged this up. Just a universal kayak track eye hook. That's not a big deal. You can get those anywhere, like Amazon or whatever. And then I just made this tether. It's got the jacketed liner. It's still gonna rust, like I'm sure, like over time it's gonna get nasty and stuff. I might have to replace it, but with that tether, it makes it to where, coming up to this carabiner here, like if somehow this came unloose, if this, if these guys broke or something, that gun's not going anywhere. Like it might fall into the water, but it's gonna stay attached. And so I've got a couple of those. I've got, that's like my overkill, really it's my Hawaii gun, but it's kind of my big overkill gun. This is my backup. I guess this would be my backup gun. Also tethered. And then that's like my primary. So that's a 60 centimeter roller. No reel, just real basic. Great for around here, Pacific Northwest. Visibility is usually not too great. You're not taking long shots. Usually things are kind of sitting. So this has been a really awesome gun. I got it from Mako. I need to get new bands for it probably, but I think it'll be fine for this trip. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I took out all of the fish finder crap that came on this particular unit. It just seemed like totally pointless. I do have like a handheld GPS so we can like mark spots and things, but you know, there's like so many little pockets and things to hold stuff like that. The other thing is my stringer. So this video is probably getting super long, but I rigged this up. I got really cable crazy once I started like cabling stuff. And so this is just a 3-foot cable, same type of thing, and it comes to the stringer. So this can basically stay off. It's down in the water, easy to get to. I probably should have gone like 2 feet, maybe even a foot. Like, it didn't really need to be that long, but you know, if I need to shorten it, I'll shorten it. But I think for now it's pretty sweet. But you know, this can stay down there. It's super secure. It's not going anywhere. These stringers are like built for heavy fish, which is what we get. We get a lot of those rockfish and lingcod and cabezons, and like you can get a 40-50 pound stringer pretty quick. So nice ability to just have that. I can just, you know, get to the spot, toss it in the water. And then the other thing I like is just this big deck here. You know, we freaking load this thing with fish. You can throw a cooler back here. There's just a ton you can do with it. So anyway, that's the setup. I think it's pretty sweet. I actually usually have a pole spear here too. So I actually, you can see there's like space. So the pole spear will sit here, and then I use one of these other clips, and I'll run it from here and clip the pole spear so that it's also got like a redundant safety deal, because I actually did lose a pole spear one time because it came loose and I didn't realize it. So yeah, anyway, I think it looks pretty freaking hardcore, you know, like rolling up and you got spear guns in front. Kind of makes you look like a pirate. I don't know. Anyway, we're going out tomorrow. It should be awesome. Hopefully we're getting some fish, and hopefully everything goes good and works the way I've kind of thought it out. So anyway, that's the setup for spearfish specific kayaking. Really helps to have the tracks. The track systems make it really easy to like mount these different things, and the paddle holders are friggin' perfect for guns. Like, they just are perfect for guns. Keeps them up and out of the way, keeps this area clear. Because the last couple times, man, trying to like juggle guns and your fins and getting in and out, it's just like a joke. So now that everything is like up and out of the way, I think it's just going to be so much better. Anyway, that's it.